All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I know. I did something different today again. Like, dude, I'm not doing something different. My dad channel is a gaming and anime channel, so what's wrong with that? God damn it, you people. Yeah, let's talk about Fate Extra Lost Encore. Now, there have been 3 episodes, and through the golden rule of watching 3 episodes, whoa, I I am interested in this anime. I'm not gonna lie, cause I lost the interest in Fate after watching Fate Apocrypha, cause the story was quite bland in my opinion. I really didn't like the story, cause I just didn't like the story. That's what I'm gonna say. But Lost Encore, it took a very interesting twist, cause at first the first episode when I saw the first episode I was like, I don't like the story. Like, dude, why do you know even in the virtual reality? For anybody who doesn't know, a quick FYI for you guys. Uh, uh, Fate is basically Fate whole series is basically a whole a thing that a war that goes on for something called the Holy Grail, which has the power to grant you omnipotent wishes. Like, that's basically fate. So the whole series is based upon this Holy Grail war, which which the masters and servants basically are legendary heroes from the past. For example, Alexander the Great. He's one of my favorite. He's one of the um, favorite characters. He's not a main character, but he's still one of my favorite characters, and he's a writer class. So Alexander the Great, basically, he's a legendary hero who was summoned by a master in current current generation to fight for the Holy Grail. So the only way to win the Grail is to either kill all of the servants, or either kill their masters, which would kill their servants. So basically, that's how you win the Holy Grail war. So basically, that's it. The so to be honest, until like I kept on watching Fate until Fate Heaven's Feel. I think so. That's what it's called. Heaven's Feel. Yeah, right. I'm not missing, right? I'm not mistaken, right? I watched Fate Zero. Then I watched Fate uh Stay Night, not Unlimited Blade Works, because that's the next thing I think I watch after this. Because that's the second route of Fate Stay Night, and then Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel. That's how it went. So if anybody wants to watch it in an order, I would prefer I would give you guys a recommendation to watch it in such order. Watch Fate Stay Night series first, and then go back. Actually, just watch the first part of Fate Stay Night, and then go back and watch Fate Stay Zero, which is a prequel to Fate Stay Night, which gives you better information of what happened. Actually, you could just watch all the Fate Stay series and then go back to watch Fate Zero, because that'll give you more impact on what happens in the past. So yeah, that's basically Fate. Okay, Fate. So Fate Apocrypha took a different approach. It was a war between two sides, red and blue, and 14 masters and servants, and yada yada yada. Those stuff happened. So that took a different approach. But now, put that all aside. When Fate Lost Encore started, I was like, am I gonna watch this series? Cause this series was set in a virtual reality, and I was like, brother, what? Because Fate Stay Night takes place in real world, not in virtual reality, and this game was set in virtual reality, not game. Wow. Well, technically it is a game because there are floors um and this stuff. But yeah, this one was set in virtual reality. I was like, really, dude? Virtual reality? When I saw episode 1, I was like, really, dude? That's how it's gonna be? Like the concept is interesting, but Fate was never about people stayed in virtual reality to fight a Holy Grail war. It was basically people trying to win a Holy Grail war. So it was quite an interesting twist. And then episode 2 came out, and hands down, until Umu came in, I'm gonna be honest, until she came in, Arthur was my best saber. I'm like, uh, hands down. I don't have anything to say to her. Like, straight up, I'm gonna say this saber is straight up one hell of a saber. Like, dude. So basically, if you don't know what saber is, it's a class servant. Like, there's 7 class servant: saber, archer, rider. I don't remember the other ones. There's caster, assassin. I seriously don't remember all of them. Like, dude, yeah. So yeah, the second episode came in and she showed up, and I was like she showed up in the end of the first episode, but she her character development began in the second episode. I was like, dude, she is so different from the last 2 sabers we saw, and I was like, this is a very interesting character. Not gonna lie, a very interesting character. Now I know what her real name is, but I like to call her Umu just because of her habit of saying Umu. Like, dude, that's straight up. She's such an awesome saber. I'm not gonna lie. Then I'm gonna go forward and say episode 3 came up. Not only that, but Fate Encore also. Before I go to episode 3, that's what I'm gonna say. Fate Encore also introduced some of the old characters. For example, Shinji the jerk. just say it away, brother. I'm not interested in you, brother. Shinji. Dude, why? But I'm not gonna lie. Then there was Sakura. Okay, like, okay. And then there was Rin. Oh yes, Rin looking thick as always. I mean, I loved Rin since Fate Stay Night. I'm not gonna lie. She's hands down one of the best characters in Fate Stay, or whole Fate series, I could say. She's hands down one of the best characters. So I I, I like her. I'm not gonna lie. But dude, Saber wins me over Rin, like, hands down. No. Just gonna say Umu. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, and then episode 3 came, and I was like, dude, the fight was kind of rushed for me, because even though it was a good fight, I felt like the fight was too rushed, and that's the problem with most of the Fate series, because fights seem rushed, even though they're good fights. They seem quite rushed, and for me who enjoys long long fights, I think that the only one that could satisfy me are Fate Zero and Fate Stay, because there are long fights in that. Hands down, there are long fights in that. And I thought that the fight was kind of rushed in episode 3, but I'm not gonna lie, the story's getting interesting, and it kind of seems cool. Like, it kind of seems cool. Something different than what we normally see, and I'm gonna continue watching it just because it is something different than what we see, and it has got my interest. Like, dude, I'm not gonna stop watching it because it's just something that caught my interest. Not just because there is Saber or Rin or Sakura or any other characters from previous Fate series, not Fate Stay, because I have a habit of saying Fate Stay, but yeah, not from the previous Fate series, but just because the concept, the story is so much different, and this is an anime original only. There is a Fate Extra game, but this is an anime original, Fate Extra Encore, and it'll be fun to see what it will do in future, because we have already seen we have already seen Umu, and I'm not gonna lie, the voice actor is also pretty good. She's doing a great job of portraying Ubu, hands down. So yeah, I think so. That's where I'll end this episode. This is kind of what I felt after watching the first three episodes of Lost Encore, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end it. And what are your thoughts? What do you think about the first three episodes of Fate Lost Encore? Or and also, what do you think about Saber? Like, it's a different Saber. So, do you like it? Do you not? So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed my video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, comment down below about what do you think about stuff that I just talk about. You know, normal stuff that I talk about. And then don't forget to subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification icon, and I'll see you in the next episode. As always, peace.